Yes, hello everyone, and hope you are doing great. Hope you had a great ED, and yeah, I'm a bit exhausted, but I wanted to do this. Right, so today we're going to be doing try to do a playable game level in Blender, and I will get a character from Mixamo. Actually, let's first do that maybe. Hello, Carrot. How are you? Glad to see you. How was your yesterday? Hello, player game. How are you? Hello, IDK. Morning. Yeah, so let's try to create a playable scene. I want to first get a character from Mixamo. Actually, I do have a character from Mixamo. All this. Just need to get a running animation maybe. So I have this soldier character. And yeah, so we're going to give him a run animation. How's the day? The day is great. It's okay. It's okay. Yes, things are great. How are you? How about you guys? Yeah, we want a run animation. Maybe which one should we use? Don't want him to run this fast. I want good, nice. Maybe something like this. More like a jog, not a split. Okay. Now we just want to get the animation. Yes, Mixamo is free. And maybe before we even get into the animation, let's do some quick promotions. So this is Simply Cloth, which is an amazing add-on for dressing up your characters in different clothes. It's a library of clothes that are easy to use with a nice user interface. It has quite a lot of different types of clothes. So if you want to use it, link is in the chat. It's a nice way to dress up your characters. We also have quick decos, which is my own add-on. I just used to easily texture surfaces without doing a lot of things, without doing a lot of clicks. You will see me use it in this tutorial because I'm going to be using it a lot. And then there is a run tool, which is an add-on for making hard surfaces easily. I can see it adds a lot of hard surfaces tools to Blender. You can use it to make cloth, wires, hard surface details, and more. So if you want to get any of these add-ons, link is going to be in the description. Okay, so let's import in file, import FBX, the run animation we have just downloaded. I think that's it. We can do, I think we can just copy the keyframes or just Ctrl L, link animation data, and now we have animation. So my thing is a bit lagging. Let me first optimize the images, reduce on the size of the images, and I maybe reduce the just decimate this character so that it's much faster. Yeah, I think maybe I'll decimate him even further Yeah, you can see now we want the animation to loop. So let's go under, what is it called? Nonlinear. Set up a timeline here for the armature. So we want the animation to repeat like that. Now what I don't want is the animation to go back like that. So I mean, first edit this animation. I think I need to go to the timeline or to the graph editor. Let's see, action editor, and edit. I think it's this animation. Let me see. Yeah. So I want to remove, I think this key. Actually, it's not that. I want to remove the Y movement, forward movement. I just want the character to be in one position, so I guess let's try this again, because let me first import the animation again. Let me go back to my nonlinear animation. Let me first get rid of this and see. Re-import the animation. Control L, link animation data. Okay. Okay. Let me try. Locking this. Yeah, so that's what I wanted. I just don't want this to be animated. We want him to be in one position, and now we can go to the nonlinear editor, just duplicate this action so that the animation is looping like that. Okay, now let's start designing the level. So I think we can start by blocking out everything. So let me see, we want like an abandoned factory. Let's say it's a few corridors. Maybe it's a lab. Just designing the layout here. Now let's just make it loop back. Maybe there is a gate here. Okay, so this is going to be the layout. Let's design the character path running. Let's do rotate 90 degrees. So our character is going to run from here, goes here. Let's create a path that he's going to run through. So he's going to run around this path. Maybe come here. I think this is fun. And then go back to the starting point like that. So that's going to be our path. Let's call this level design. Game level design. Hello, in Luke Chen, how are you? And we want the camera to be over the shoulder, like it's a third pattern, like this. So let me parent this to him, to the amateur. Now I can selected origin 3D cursor and get this here. Okay. So we are going to give this follow path constraint. Let's do follow path constraint. Hey Kapil, how are you? How was your ED? Or do you even celebrate that? Yeah, how are things? Animate path, follow curve. Okay, yeah. How was your ED? And do you even celebrate? Do you not celebrate it? Okay. Okay, you can see. Let's see. So the animation is too fast. So let's go to the curve. And under path animation, we want the keyframes to be around 300. And now I think, okay, that's still not reasonable. Let's do 500. Now we can start blocking out this. I'm good, thanks. And I'm not a Muslim, but thanks. Yeah, you can still celebrate it. It's an excuse not to work. Any holiday is a good excuse not to work. You don't really have to be religious. Anyway, so here let's make. Well, actually, I think to make this easy for us, we can. Let me go to my asset library, grab a material, a concrete material. Work is always fun, and that's good for you, man, if you find work very fun. Not a lot of people find work fun. Okay. Okay, we can have this turn on ambient occlusion and bloom. I think the character is still a bit, seems sliding. So let's go back to the path, and actually let me just give this for visual, and just give it thickness so that we can easily see the path that the character is taking. And maybe, will this be added to a game after? I don't know, I'll see. Maybe. Okay, so we need, let's try 600. Let's try 700. Okay, I think now, yeah, the character is really running. And let's try 20 millimeters. Now it seems his rotation seems a bit off. Now maybe the camera should be a bit so you see his animation stops at some point, so we can go back to the nonlinear editor. Love your videos, keep up the good work. Thank you, this guy again. Thank you. And yeah, thank you. Okay, so we see him running. Maybe push the camera around here. Just okay, he's running around the path we drew, which is nice. And now we can also add in some obstacles he can jump over. Perfect. Okay, so let's bring in some walls. You can see the layout we have. Let me create a wall here. Like I said, we're going to be using quick decals a lot for this. I don't know, my walls might be a bit thin. The corridor might be a bit thin. So anyway, I just have this here, origin, the 3D cursor. Let me go to my texture decals. Let me search PBR. Let me look for brick. I think a brick wall like that would work very nice. I see, add screen space reflections. Looks a bit fainted for some reason. Let me add a color, curves here. Make this more contrasted. And I'm also going to give this some thickness like that. You will jog soon, so I hope you all enjoy the stream. No problem, man. Okay, let me duplicate this wall here, duplicate it. Basically just set up the walls, the necessary walls. Okay. I think this sidewall we can just use an array. Yo, thank you for subscribing. I can't pronounce your name, but thank you. Okay, something like that. Can duplicate this, rotate it 90 degrees. And we're just following this design that I've just made here for the Colido. Let's reduce the this. I'm going to scale this just a tiny bit. Have this there, and have this wall here as well. Let me turn on random colors, just like that. And we also need the inside walls as well. So I just love trying out something new, something different every time.